everybody. This is Mama, this is Tony.
Hi!
I'm fixed.
So what are you going to talk about today? Oh no, this is a game we are playing all the time now. Somebody's broken, see? I have to fix them. Today, I'd like to talk about some parenting. I know not everybody who's watching this video has a kid or not even close to the age that are thinking of having a kid or having a family, but you know, once at least
I'm broken.
we were, you know, being parented, so let's talk about it, okay?
I'm broken.
About a month ago, there's something very strange happened to me and Tony at the park. Do you remember what happened, Tony? Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't
何が起こったのよ?
I don't know.
Me and my friend Hoojan and Tony were at the park, and what I do all the time is when kids are around for him to interact, I stay away, keep the distance so that I don't interfere with anything, right? Because I want Tony to play, you know, with them as freely as possible, right? But you know, it doesn't work that way all the time, of course, because as you can see, he's jumpy and not loud, and sometimes he is really aggressive, so I have to interfere and stop him.
Like that.
So what happened this day was, he was being Tony. There was a girl who's taller than Tony, and it seems like she's about 2 years older than him. And what he does was walk up to her and then look at her and smiles and then give a little bit of push, not like this, right? And she didn't fall or she didn't cry, nothing. But right after that happened, okay, he was trying to go climb up to this jungle gym and then standing on this platform about knee high. And this guy walked up to him and get close to him and basically talk into his face like this close, saying, "Don't you ever push anybody around ever again, okay?" It was really loud because I could hear him clearly, and pretty much everybody started looking at what was going on. And what happened was, of course, he got scared and then starts crying. And usually he doesn't cry, okay, unless it's really deadly bleeding. And he was like in tears saying, "Ah!" and pointing at this guy and he's scary, right? I didn't actually want to interfere with it either, so I was just, you know, giving him a little bit of a moment if he's actually able to calm him down, but he couldn't because he was really freaking out. So I walked up to him and then I gave him a hug, right, saying, "It's okay, it's okay, it's all right," you know. And then I didn't notice. Okay. What I didn't know was this. According to my friend Hoojan, this guy was saying sorry to me when I was approaching Tony. I didn't hear a word he said, even though he was standing right there. I didn't even look at his face though, right? Because what he did just sickened me. But that's not because he did that to Tony. I just don't like the way he handled the situation. It wasn't a lesson. If you want to teach some kid a lesson, take the sunglasses at least and start talking to a kid. It was more like a crazy dude being way over protective of his child. Don't take me wrong though. Parents have a responsibility to protect our child or children, but the way he did is just simply ridiculous. Some might agree with the way he handled the situation, but not me, because it's not civilized. And what I did was I lift Tony up and approached this girl and I said, "Tony, you can't push anybody, it's not a nice thing to do, so let's say sorry," right? And this girl saw Tony crying and she was just like, you know, "It's okay." But during that process during that time, Tony was pointing at this guy and he said, "He's scary." So what I did was, it's okay, it's alright, that's how he handles things. I don't agree with it, but that's how he is, alright? So no worries, don't worry, stop crying. And then he stopped crying though, right? That's how I handle things. I'm not sure that's the appropriate thing to do, but I had to say something. You know.
Don't push. Go again. No boys. I don't push the boys.
But which means you push girls, huh?
Yeah.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Because I don't like girls. I like boys.
Why? Because you are a girl or you are a boy?
I'm a boy.
Okay. You know what pissed me off the most in this situation though? This guy saying sorry to me. I'm so glad I didn't hear it, because if I had heard it, I don't know what I would have done. This person didn't need to say sorry to me because he didn't do anything to me. The person he should have apologized to was Tony. You know what else actually sickened me though? His mentality. Because if I hadn't been there, or if I hadn't approached him because Tony somehow managed to calm himself down, he wouldn't even thought of saying sorry. That's just simply pathetic. What do you think? I'm not pissed off, okay, about him making Tony cry. I just don't like this kind of illogical behavior from an adult. Yeah, what do you think? If you were in my situation at the park, what would you do? Did you start the fight or start discussing what's wrong and what's right with this dude, or yeah, what would you do? I'm very curious. I asked the same question to John, but somehow he's very boring. He says, I don't know, and that was it. So I'm just curious. And also wondering what you think about the way I behaved there. This time, I just share with you guys this crazy situation raising a child, but there are a lot of great things I've seen as well, so next time I'll probably share with you guys, okay? If you're interested, of course. Thank you very much for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye!